Hi, welcome to my YouTube video on my bug out bag, sometimes referred to as your 72-hour emergency bag. I don't know what to call it. I call it my get out of Dodge bag, I guess. Who knows? I have no idea, but it is nice to prepare in case you need to get out of your house in a hurry for some reason. You pick the reason. It's totally up to you, depends on where you live. But anyway, enough of that. Let me go over my bag real quick. I got a medium-sized Alice pack with a frame. Some people don't like frames. I like frames. I'm a little taller. I have a belt. This is a medium-sized pack. I have some rope on the bottom, some nylon rope I got down there. I do have a pack cover, just waterproof, that I put over. It's also camouflage. You could also use it for other things if you had gear outside your tent. Some people on their bug out bags, they don't have a tent or a sleeping bag. To me, if I'm going to bug out, I'm gonna have a place to stay, and it's going to be warm. Here in Michigan, the temperature can get cold, so you're going to want something to stay in. I got a sleeping bag that I put in my bug out bag. Normally I would be wrapping this, I had it outside the plastic. Normally this would be wrapped in a plastic garbage bag. Duct tape down will actually make it a little bit smaller. I live on a river, so my bug out plan might be hopping in a kayak and taking off. So everything in my bug out bag is going to be waterproof. So the sleeping bag is going to be waterproof. That goes in there. The tent, I have a camouflage tarp that I can put over top of the tent to hide the tent. I also have a small two-man tent. This will also be wrapped in plastic before I seal up the bag. Small tent, you can buy these. I just bought one the other day. The same tent for $5 at a garage sale. So relatively cheap. Just to mention, the sleeping bag was like $40. I haven't even taken it out of the compression bag, so hopefully it's fairly nice. Got here, make sure I get this in 10 minutes. I got a water bottle. It's got a built-in filter. It's good for about, I think I read 20-30 gallons that you can filter through this. You just scoop it up into the water bottle itself, put the filter in, and then just drink it normally. So I have a little case for it. Nice thing, this actually goes in the pack, but you can take this case, put it on your bug out belt. It's got a reflector in case you lose it. You need to find it in a hurry with your flashlight. So it's got a little strap. Easy, you can put it on the strap, you can put it on your shoulder strap, you can put it on your waist strap, you can put it on your gun belt, whatever. So water, muy importante. Muy importante in the water. So we'll set that there. Also got a little water cup. They're about $1. You can find them just about anywhere. The little kit I found at a gun show fits in here. It's got its own little case. Need to cook up some water or whatever, purify some water. Cook whatever, so that also goes in the kit. I have some twine, relatively cheap. I bought it is 425 feet in each roll, so plenty of twine in case you want to set something up. Got a small can opener I bought, $1 on eBay. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but it looks cool. But hopefully I wouldn't need that, but you never know. I got some paracord, 100 feet. It's nice. You can take the individual strands out of it. This one is good for, I think it's 550 pounds, if you can believe on that. It's on the paracord. So that goes in the pack also. Got a sponge that gets bigger when it gets wet in case you need to clean anything. Kind of got a bigger than normal first aid kit. A lot of bug out bags I see on YouTube, they don't have this big a first aid kit. I like a big first aid kit. I like to be prepared. I got some super glue. I got an brand new X-Acto knife. I got some flies, Band-Aids, trauma pads. I actually got some antibiotics. I got some Cipro in here and some amoxicillin also to last about 4 or 5 days. So I'm pretty complete on the first aid kit. Kind of a first aid type guy, I guess. Got a fishing kit, very small. Probably should get a telescoping fishing pole. I've seen a couple of those in bug out kits. I really like them. It's just a small fishing kit. It's got some hooks in it, some line, and a bobber. Probably due for a little while. So fire in Michigan can be very important. I got some lint out of the dryer. You can believe that. Got some Trioxin bars. Burned fairly well. Got a 5-pack of lighters. I found that big lighters can go through the washing machine, they go through the dryer, they'll still light. I could probably be gone for a year and not use all 5 of those big lighters. I got some more lit in there. So a couple pairs of glasses. I got a pair of sunglasses. I got a pair of prescription glasses, old, look terrible. Hopefully nobody ever takes my picture with them on, but come in handy in case you lose your glasses. I got a Gerber camp saw I throw in. Very nice. You can change blades on it for different applications. You want to cut some wood or whatever. It might take a little while, but it's nice to have it actually with you at the time. I got a signal mirror, actually Army surplus. I think I paid like $10 for this on eBay. Who knows why I need this signal mirror? But everybody else has got one in their bug out bag, so I'm gonna have one. So I got the signal mirror. I got a shortwave radio, some earphones with it, extra batteries. Nice in case there are any radio stations close. You can pick up apparently all over the world. Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. I got a fillet knife for fishing. It's very sharp, not very durable, but very sharp. I got one of these saws I bought on an infomercial. It said it can It said it can cut anything, brick, glass, whatever, metal. Never used it, but it looked really cool on the infomercial, so it goes in the bug out bag. It was like $20. I probably spent too much on that. Got some zip ties. You can actually put these together. I don't know if I'd make a tourniquet out of it, but you could if you had to. Got some deep. Mosquitoes can be very bad down on the river. If I had to bug out on the river. I got a high intensity LED flashlight. No battery in it. I don't like to leave batteries in. In fact, I should have mentioned that with the shortwave radio. I don't like to leave batteries in certain items. Have a tendency to corrode, or actually that flashlight can get fairly hot. For some reason it would come on by itself. I got a they call them bow saws. You can put a rope around them or whatever. Saw wood that way. Electrical tape. Some people have duct tape in their kit. I think electrical tape would do just as well, and a little easier to haul around than a big roll of duct tape. You could probably get a smaller roll somewhere. Knife sharpener. I got at a gun show. Works really well in case you're filleting fish or something along that line. Got a map. Not big into the whole map thing. Flint. Start fires with. It's big on Survivor, but I don't know why I have one in my pack. Everybody has one, so I got one too. Self-energizing flashlight. You just shake it up. It turns on. Kind of a neat thing. I'm not sure how handy it would be. Got some hand sanitizer in the pack. I got a signal whistle. Marginal use. I don't know. Whistle. A lot of people had them too, so I got one. And I got a multi-versatile tool here. It's not. I actually carry a Leatherman on my gun belt, but this one's not too bad. It's got a little bit stronger pliers on it. Stainless steel. Also have a little camp shovel. Got a lighter in there also. I'm big on lighters. This thing folds out. It's a shovel or it's a pick. This just folds onto the end, so you can actually dig something with it. It's kind of nice. Folds up. It's its own little bag. I hate wasting space. That's why I throw in the big lighter in there. Got a sewing kit. Just a bar of soap I got for free. Actually, I got the sewing kit free at a hotel. The bar of soap. Got a super sharp knife. It's a little bit more durable. Sharp. Got a couple of light sticks. I also have a collapsible bucket where if you need to transport any amount of water, you can open this up and do it that way. So that's pretty much the extent of my bug out bag. I do carry a gun belt, and also I have an assault vest that I carry. Obviously, being a Christian, I don't put all my faith into the bug out bag. I realize that I'm going to be taken care of regardless, but I think it is it is our duty as Christians to prepare. And I also believe, like as in Luke 22, I believe it's 33, where Christ told his disciples to go out and buy a couple of swords for their journeys after he was ascended. So I'm a big fan of preparing. I'm not paranoid. I'm not a big survivalist guy, but I like to be prepared, and thought I would show you what's in my kit, and get out there, use your kit, know what's in it, and go from there. All right. Have a great day. Check out my website, www.marinesletter.com. Nothing to do with survival.